Samyama on the moon. All forms of Hatha Yoga aim to stabilize the body so that we may go deeply into imagination, ultimately creating simultaneous awareness of both the physical and the much larger non-physical reality. The first limbs of Ashtanga Yoga make the spine strong and supple, and they help the breath flow full and rich. From there, we naturally notice the non-physical world blending with waking experience. We enjoy potency and ease, unfolding and expanding to shared imagination. Yes, our true agency lies in consciousness, the future, rather than the already manifested physical world. Words are obsolete as soon as they are spoken. Actions are mere artifacts of prior works performed in consciousness. If we wish to be involved in the unfoldment of life, our creative leverage exists in the space made accessible by regimented mobilization of the spine and fluids within. The final limbs of Ashtanga Yoga are sometimes grouped using the term samyama. They are all about information and focus. Samyama is often presumed as a tool to help us wrangle things that already exist. And if we're not careful, the material sciences will reduce yoga to biological and astronomical cartography. Indeed, samyama is most usefully applied to the future, consciousness. It is vital that a sensitive and truthful yet uncritical view of thoughts and concepts floating around the mind be nurtured so that we may transform each and every piece of judgment, bitterness, powerlessness, and fear into its opposite. We can amplify and make visible our love and loveliness. Put simply, samyama is well-developed non-physical vision coupled with sustained attention. Put more strongly, we are only limited by weakness of attention and poverty of imagination. The ideas we arouse in ourselves find affinity with the people near us and expression in the world of materialized objects. By imagination, we are reaping our destinies, whether they be good, bad, or blasé. This is the most compelling law in the world. Here's a limited example from psychology called spontaneous trait transfer, where people feel, identify, and manifest for themselves the traits they describe in other people. Every time you describe someone as good or bad, your brain tags you with the same traits. When you say, she's so fake, your brain marks you as fake. When you say, he's so inspiring, you absorb that energy too. Your brain literally adopts the qualities you focus on. But there's a double whammy. The people you're talking to also unconsciously assign those traits to you. So when you talk badly about someone, you're teaching others to see you that way. Your world is the result of your attention, judgment, and chatter. If you want to be successful, speak admiringly of successful people. If you want to be confident, celebrate confident people instead of tearing them down. Okay, but what does it have to do with the moon? Yoga Sutras says, one acquires knowledge of the material plane by samyama on the sun, and by samyama on the moon, knowledge of the astral plane. Bold practices help us excel in worldly affairs. If you are not flourishing in the ordinary sense, you should do more sun salutations. But the moon is our portal through the coarse physical system into the subtle astral plane. It's vexing to the intellect because you can't reach out and get it. You have to catch a reflection. We want the captivating and luminous moon to draw our interest so it can shine forth the desires we hold for physical life, usually while we aren't looking. Yes, we have duties and we should prosper in the material world. But once we are on a winning path, it is wise to divert time to the subtle and creative portal. Balance the dominating aspect with regular periods of no-input disconnection, or single-minded flow state absorption where time flies without words. Days of new and full moon are perfect for this extra effort, since they don't conform to the business week and the spreadsheeting ego. Safety from the snare of routine by means of unpredictability, what could be better?